good news. Tom Homan, Trump, they're going to be deploying the National Guard. They're going to be making sure that order is restored if the Californian authorities want to let the nutbags run riot. They're not going to tolerate that anymore. Some of the scenes we've seen, James, have just been absolutely shocking. Just lawlessness.
Well, and Rita,
on
look
a
at
grand
these scenes
scale.
here. These scenes are from a little while ago. These are protesters here, and they're squaring up against the cops here. And you note that they're holding Mexican flags, which seems to be really, really curious for people to say, hey, we're migrants who want part of the American dream. This looks like separatism to me, and it looks like, something that most Americans simply wouldn't want a part of.
This is, you know what, if you want to be flying the flag of any other nation in a protest, perhaps, I don't know, go there.
And that's the real thing. Look at the live shots here. We're seeing live shots here from Los Angeles right now. Again, with the Mexican flag. I mean, it's just so strange. You're waving the flag of the country you're terrified of being deported to. I don't know how that makes sense. But the National Guard point, Rita, I'm really glad you brought that up. That's so crucial because, in 2020, when the Black Lives Matter riots were running, there was the whole thing where all these states refused to call out the National Guard. When Tom Cotton wrote an op-ed for the New York Times suggesting the National Guard be brought out, it basically blew up the entire New York Times editorial page. So, you have to, just as in the 60s, when this sort of thing happened before, bring out the National Guard, restore order, because this is not, First Amendment speech. This is rioting. There's been other footage that have shown protesters throwing bricks and rocks into the windscreens of cars going by as part of these protests. You see that there on your screen right now. This is 100% illegal, violent, criminal, dangerous behavior. These people need to be dealt with really, really harshly.
And let's not be in any doubt, the Trump administration has a mandate to do precisely what it's doing.
This is what they voted for.
This. And this policy enjoys mainstream support. It's not just the Trump base. The polling shows that the majority of Americans want every single illegal immigrant to be deported, not just the criminal elements. So this is not only a policy that Trump has a mandate on, it's one that is widely supported. So for these activists to be behaving, this is sense of entitlement that comes from the left because they've had their way for so long where when conservatives get in, they don't actually exercise
it's
power.
Also, Rita, because it's also they don't have an argument. They resort to violence every time. The left do it all the time. They don't have the arguments.